All right, you guys just got done with about 3 weeks of camps. How did everything go?
Well, I really thought the entire camp season went very well. We had a number of different camps. Started with a big 7-on-7 day where we had 28 schools come and compete, and at the same time we had an offensive and defensive line camp going, and probably had 150 high school kids here for that. And then went into our team camps. We had 8 schools the first week and 8 schools the second. So it really is a great opportunity for a lot of programs. They're all from the state of Indiana that they could come and we could help coach them, particularly in the fundamentals of the game. And then as a team, they can break off and run their own offense and defense. So it's a great opportunity for them, and certainly great exposure to get them on our campus. We also had an instructional camp that was for 2 days. That we had a number of young men, primarily from the state of Indiana, again, that from really junior high kids on through those will be seniors in high school that we worked with. We had a youth camp, or primarily here in Monroe and surrounding counties, and that's always a lot of fun. So it was a good week. We had a wide range of young men here, but I'd say probably over 2,000 kids were here at some point over those 3 weeks. So, and with our new facilities and certainly I think the buzz we have going here, it was a really good 3 weeks.
Well, talking about the buzz, it seems like there's been a lot of momentum since the end of the season with Tracy Porter in the Super Bowl, the draft picks, spring practice, and the camps. Do you get that feeling?
I really do. I think, as you mentioned, it started probably with the Super Bowl, with Tracy Porter being really a star and Courtney Roby playing a big part in the Saints' run. Obviously, the draft. Very, very happy for Roger, Jamie, and Ray Fisher, and also the guys that signed free agents, and certainly wish them all the best as they finish up mini camps and get ready to go to training camp here in July. I thought our spring practice went very, very well. A lot of new faces on defense, but we got when we were done, we were really excited about some of these guys, and I think our fans are really going to enjoy watching them play. A lot of depth in the secondary that we've been lacking the last couple of years. And then, of course, on offense with Ben coming back, and a great competition between Dusty Keel and Ed Wright Baker backing them up, and then the strong core of wideouts that we have. So that went well. We got out of it healthy, which I think is always important. And then, with the camp season that we just, completed, along with the recruiting that our staff did such a great job in May, and certainly in getting prospects on our campus throughout the month of June.
Talking about the current team, go back to the spring semester and the great academic semester the kids had.
Well, we continue to improve in that area, and I think that's a combination of the quality of young men we have in the program and tremendous support we have from our academic team, Maddie White, Dustin Swanson, Travis Boyd, Marnie Mooney, a whole group that have really, really worked hard, and our guys have bought into not only working towards a degree, but working towards getting the education that we talked about when we recruited them. So our overall GPA is up. The number of, I believe we had 41 young men over a 3.0, and I think, we're bringing in a group of kids that I think are going to be outstanding students that will join them, and some of them are here right now with the second summer session.
Talking about the summer, last year you talked about how great the work ethic was in the summer and the kids really put in the time. Do you expect the same this summer?
Yeah, and it's shown. We had more here for a first summer session we've ever had. Part of that is our second summer session really runs into the start of our preseason camp, and really it runs into it about 9 days. And a lot of the older guys don't really want to have, be going to classes and worrying about taking final exams and getting projects done. So rather than going second session, they went the first session. They took a little break, when that was over, and but after 4th of July, we expect most of them to be back and working. Then we have a solid group of guys that are here working in second summer session, particularly a big group of new recruits that signed last February that are getting a little bit of head start. So I think those 3 weeks after the 4th of July, just about everybody will be back on campus.
preseason camp, when does it start, and how excited are you to get back on the football field?
Well, when you feel like you're going to have a good football team, you can't wait to go, and that's the way we as a staff feel about this group. The freshmen will come in August 4th, and then the older guys will come in on the 5th, and we can start practice on the 6th. And, there's those 5 acclimation days that we'll go once a day. In fact, we're going to go early in the evening so that those that are in summer school have all day to work on academics and do their studying and all, and then we'll concentrate on the football in the evening. And then once the second summer session ends that Friday, then our real camp will go, and for the next 2 weeks we'll really have their undivided attention. That's when we can really put things together before we get into game week and getting prepared for Towson.
And you've really worked hard again for a second straight off-season, going around the state, meeting with different groups and students. How's that been for you?
Oh, I think it's I really enjoy that. We have such a great not only alumni base, but really hardcore fans that love Indiana University and have been really supportive of our football program, and can't thank them enough. So it's fun to get around the state. We went from Elkhart to Evansville, from Floyd's Knob area to Fort Wayne, and just about everywhere in between. And certainly in getting out and talking and being part of the tailgate tour, as well as some other community service type events and talks that takes us into different communities. So, the off-season has been fun. I think it's been very productive on a lot of fronts, but can't wait for August 4th when the guys come back and we can really start working with them.